Hi guys! Welcome to CCPD Extra on Sunday, the day when I finally have a chance to talk a little tiny bit more about the comics what I read this week. And trust me, just like any decent comic book lover, I did a lot of reading this week, starting from the Pink Panther till DC's new series where they're rebooting an old series, Bloodlines, without spoiling anything, and I catching up with Archie's this week. So there's a lot to talk, and let's talk about them in a couple of minutes. You have no idea how much I love the first story arc of the new Archies. It was really great and a lot of fun, and I don't know what happened after that, but something is changed, and during the last 3, maybe 4 issue, I just don't feel that connection anymore. It's like it's gone and it's don't want to come back, and I'm just standing here and I just don't understand what the heck is happening at Archie's, because this is not that cool redhead guy who we all loved and we all know in a way, or in my case I don't really know him, but obviously I know his legacy, so that's exactly what I'm expecting, and that's exactly in a way what I get from the first 4 issue, but that's not what I'm getting right now, and I feel myself a little bit betrayed. And if you're thinking about it, what they're gonna do with his new series on the CW called Riverdale, I'm just scared like never before, because I just don't really think they're going into the right direction. I mean, here's one thing what I know for sure, and I'm usually never see this, but I'm not gonna watch Riverdale, because if they want to sell it as an Archie series and based on the Archie comic books, then that Riverdale version is not for me. And it's not because I don't want to see a different version, especially if it's coming from the publisher of Archie comics. It's just like too much, like in every comic these days needs to have a twist, a supernatural twist or a craziness in it, and you just don't get that familiar feeling which you would get in the old days, especially when Archie started. And I mean, Archie was so cool and for so long, and right now I prefer the old Archie's archive than the new series, which you can read at the end of the new issues. And it just feels so super weird, because my reason to start to read Archie was basically the new version of the Archie, but I just don't really like, and I don't really connect that way to the arc anymore. And I have to admit, occasionally it is really funny, but other cases it's just a little bit, you know, something is missing. I just don't know. It's just not working for me. That's what it is. Bloodlines. That's a much interesting question for me right now, because I didn't know anything about this series. I didn't know that this thing happened in the 90s, and this is a rebooted version of it. And to be fair, you don't know too much about the whole story in the first issue, which can be good if you have a clue what this story might gonna be, but it's not that good if you don't know anything about it. I mean, you still have the pull-in points when you start to feel you started connected. I mean, if you're thinking about it, a disabled guy is the leading character, and he is great, and he tried to be independent from anyone, and he tried not to use others' help even if he needs them, and I really respect him from this side. And the thing and the twist at the end of the issue was really shocking, because that's not something which you would expect from a guy like him, and I just really feel I wanna get to know him a bit more and try to understand that twist, because that twist is made me excited, and that twist pulled me back. So I'm really excited for the next issue, because I really want to know where they want to go with it, what's the whole point of the entire thing. And it was a great first step into a world of who knows. I don't know why, but I really want to see a TV show about it, or at least read the next comic book straight away. Okay, let's talk about Batman Beyond for a second, because that was another quite interesting story arc this week. And our Batman, who playing Batman Beyond right now, isn't dead, and we get to know that Clark might be dead, and his son, who is some kind of maniac for Jurgens, is alive, and they just need to destroy the chip which controlling him, and after that he will become Superman again. And I don't know how you feel, but for me this entire story arc, what was going on in the past 11 issue, is just start to feel a little tiny bit weird. But I'm very excited because they closed down the first year. The first story arc is officially closed, which is a great thing. And from now on, and it will be more build up and now Gotham again, and it will be more like, let's see what's gonna happen here and let's see which direction they're gonna go, because it will be a huge change, especially if you're thinking about it. After DC Rebirth, they're gonna bring back the original Batman Beyond, and I'm very excited about that. So I definitely won't gonna cancel this series, but I don't really know I like it or not. I mean, it has a lot of elements what I like, obviously, otherwise I wouldn't read it for 11 issue, right? So guys, this was my experience this week from comic books, at least some what I really want to talk about, and I'm just wondering, what is yours? What did you read this week? What was your favorite? What did you hate the most? Which panel was your favorite? And let us discuss everything what you wanna discuss from comic books in the comments below. Till next time, read everything!